How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Fulham career mode. This is episode 13, maybe unlucky for some, hopefully not unlucky for us today. And in today's episode we are probably going to finish off the January transfer window. In the last episode we got knocked out of the FA Cup by Hull City, which was a little bit unfortunate. I thought we played well. We managed to defeat Bradford 4-0, Barnsley, 4-0, which was a really good result for us. We also drew to QPR 0-0, which was a little bit unfortunate. We managed to seal Donnarumma on a short-term loan deal until the end of the season, which is pretty huge for us. So we're probably looking to sell off Burton in the transfer window. We also signed Lansbury on a free transfer, and he will be joining us at the end of the season. Anyway, let's advance today. We're probably going to finish off January today because it doesn't look like we've got too many games. We've had more transfers offered in for Burton. I'm looking to get around 1.3 for him. So until sort of anyone really offers me that, I won't be rejecting, because I don't want to undersell him, because I think he's been good for us. But just not in the long-term plans here at Fulham, unfortunately. So we'll try and sell him off somewhere. Our manager rating is down at 58. That's kind of a little bit sad. But there we go. So we've got a game against Blackburn coming up very shortly. More offers for Burton are flying in. They've come in with a 1.2 bid. We're going to be fair on everyone. We're going to counter offer everyone's offer until we get a 1.3, and then we're just going to accept the first 1.3 that we get, unless it's kind of getting towards the end of January and nobody seems to be wanting that. So well, there you go. Anyway, probably should have looked at that first. Both Ingolstadt and Nantes have accepted the offer, so we'll let them sort out all the contracts and all that good stuff. I went and sorted all my contracts out in the off camera at the end of the last episode, so you'll probably see a few of them coming in. Here we go. In fact, so Burton and Nantes have broken down. Burton and Ingolstadt have broken down. Barnsley have matched the 1.3 asking price, so have Can. Luca's also accepted his contract, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, there were quite a few players who were on 6 months or less, or getting to less than 6 months, which I know obviously that's when people can sign them on free transfers. So I wanted to sort that out pretty quickly. There's a final scout report on Naki Wells. We'll take a look at that in a minute. I'm not too interested in Stockdale at the moment. Okay, so Burton has gone then, guys. He has gone to Barnsley. Okay, because Kane broke down as well. Matt Smith and Scotty Parker also accepted their contracts. So Burton is gone then. Donnarumma is going to be the man in net for the rest of the season. Bettinelli will be on the bench just in case anything happens to him. We've had a scout report for Naki Wells. Let's have a quick look at him. So, 71 rated striker. That's from Toulouse. That's actually pretty decent. He recently arrived from... Toulouse have literally just signed him. Can we... Apparently we can still... Okay, there we go. This player has recently joined the club. That's a shame, but... interesting place to go. He's gone to Toulouse now. We'll add him to the shortlist, definitely. We'll keep tabs on him. He could be a decent striker. Perhaps if Iheanacho doesn't work out for us, if we need to send him back or something, you never know what might happen. Naki Wells could be interesting. We could get him on loan, but not really interested in that. Just before we do head into the last game of the season, I'm just going to have a quick look. What is our finances? So we've got 2.96 million. Is there anyone on the shortlist we could wage budget 35k? Wow. There might be a couple of players. Let's have a look. I'm still looking at I'm still looking at a left wing, really, because I've only really got one player on that left wing, and it's Aite. We're short of options. Ramadan Sobi, the 72 rated 19-year-old, is only valued at 2.6 million. And 22k. Let's go in for a bid on Ramadan Sobi. We've got 2.9. Let's see if they'll accept a £2.5 million bid for him. I think that would be a pretty decent offer there. He's still got 3 years on his contract, but he'd be a decent servant to the club if we can sign him on. So we'll look at that. We shall advance forward. Okay, we've gone back up to a 71 rated now. That is fine. We've then got a game against Burton Albion on right, they want 4.7 million for him. Callas has rejected his contract. That's kind of interesting. 4.7 million, so his wage is 22. Let's just go and quickly play around with the budget, see if we could afford that. I'll be right back. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring him in to the club. Let's see, we can't do that. The most we can really go in for is a 3.2 bid for him. In fact, 3.2 million is the most we can put in. So if they don't accept that, I don't think then maybe we won't be able to get Sobey, which is a shame. We could do with some more left wingers as such. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll move on, and we've got our game against Blackburn Rovers coming up. So, oh, there we go. In fact, they've actually accepted our £3.2 million bid. That's interesting. He wants 25k. We'll give him everything we've got. It leaves us with £8 wage budget. Yeah, a few players who wanted contracts wanted a little bit of a pay rise, which has jumped into our wage budget a little bit, so that's a bit unfortunate. Anyway, we'll let that go through and see what happens there. You never know, we might get lucky. We are going to go and jump into the game against Blackburn Rovers, a pretty fresh team. Pretty strong team. Bettinelli there on the bench. Donnarumma has come in. Sacco is back. Anyone back from injury we need to know about? Not really, just Ian Atcher who's out. So that's going to be the team for the first game. Let's get into it. So then, as the sun sets on Court Lane, or Craven Cottage as we like to call it here, we are at home to Blackburn Rovers. Could do with, let's just do some more wins here. We get some more 3 points. We're getting closer back up towards that playoff place. We're up there in 9th. Blackburn down in 20th, so... and we're still the best defensive team in the league, so that's quite interesting. But last time we faced a team from the bottom of the table, we managed to pick up a victory, and that was against Barnsley, and it was 4-0. So another repeat of that would be pretty huge for us. But what we need to do is start getting the back-to-back victories. That would really help us push on. But you know, one at a time is the way forward. Here is a Luco then. That's a nice ball in. Nobody there, unfortunately. Good interception by Kenny. We did draw last time we met in the season, but that's a beautiful through ball. Hosebed, who's been on fire for us recently. Oh, it wasn't the best of efforts. Good save by Moyeno, just able to tip that one over the bar. First chance of the game then, 19 minutes in. Kenny with the corner. Could find Parker. It's sort of bounced over everyone, and it's eventually saved by Moyano. Hosebed, good run being made from Aite. Takes a shot from the edge of the area. It beats the keeper. It hits the post. What a great effort from out there. I thought nothing would have come of that really, but very unfortunate to hit the post. Hosebed through to Aluko, turns his man, gets the shot away, puts that one away on the stroke of half time. 47th or so minute in stoppage time. Aluko puts it away, and it's that link up again. I think we found like a new little partnership bringing us form. Hosebed and Aluko partnering nicely there. Hosebed with the assist, Aluko with a nice turn to beat his man. Here's the ball from Hosebed. Good from Aluko, turns his man, gets a little bit of space and pops it in the bottom corner. That's his 12th goal of the season. It is his 12th goal of the season, and it's our first for us at half time. That's just on the stroke of half time. And that is then half time. So, solid performance really from us in that first half here at home to Blackburn Rovers. No, not a lot really happened for us. We just held on well, put in a lot of pressure, forced a few good saves. There was a shot from Aite outside the box which beat the keeper and hit the post. Unfortunately, nothing came of it. But then on the stroke of half-time, Hosebed and Aluko linking up nicely. And it takes us into half-time. Fulham 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Hosebed. Oh, this is nice play. It's great pressure now from Fulham. Here is Aite. Can he make it two? It was a decent effort. It was a good save by the goalkeeper. Not best of shots really from Aite. It wasn't too bad, but so Blackburn just sitting a little bit defensively at the moment. Trying to invite us forwards. Ward boots that out of play for. Not quite sure why he did that, but that gives us an opportunity to make a substitution. I think the first substitution we'll make is we'll take Parker off and we shall bring McDonald on. I want to take Hosebed and Aluko off soon, but I want to leave them on the pitch just for now, just to try and get something else. Maybe just try and get another goal, just to really seal this game. But we won't leave him on for too much longer. Although if Aluko scores here, which he almost does, it was Hosebed again provided him. Good shot from Aluko, but well saved. Nicely done. Can he find a cross? He can, nobody there. Falls to McDonald's, going to have a strike. Oh, what a finish by the substitute McDonald. He's come into the team recently and he showed great potential from there, and this time he was able to finish. It was a lovely run from Aite. The cross was poor. That's a poor camera angle. Foul to McDonald. Boots it home. Beautiful strike. Very similar to the goal Scott Parker scored against Birmingham quite a few episodes ago now, but Very similar then. McDonald gets his first goal of the season, and it's a corker as we celebrate there as Kevin McDonald picks up his first goal of the season. And with that, we can now make our substitutions and we can rest Hozabed and Aluko. We can give them a rest. We'll bring Martin and Johansson on. Yeah, that'll do. So perfectly there. We are 2-0 up. McDonald with a flyer. And that's a contender for goal of the season there, I think. And we have possession, and that is going to be full time. An absolutely fantastic performance. We take victory here against Blackburn Rovers. It was a good first half, and right on the stroke of that half time, we were able to get a goal with Aluko. Into the second half, then substitutes proved to be positive for us, and substitute Kevin McDonald hits an absolute corker from the edge of the box after a cross was cleared away by Aite. Cracking finish from him, and that meant it finished 2-0 here. Yeah, so it's finished. Fulham 2, Blackburn Rovers 0. Okay, so Ramadan Sobhi has come back in and has said that he needs 25,000 to be able to accept the offer. If I go over to my budget and try and put in... Okay, well that's all I need to do. We might be able to get that there. Let's go back to that one. So he wants... So we can now do... Oh, come on. £37, sure. Let's see if they'll accept 24. Let's see if he'll accept that. He wants 4 years as well. I kind of forgot about that. Maybe that'll convince him. We just need a little bit of cash there. I could do with selling like someone, but I suppose I probably should have listed some people, but I don't really want to do that just yet because I don't want to sell anyone who might want to just creep into the team. People like McDonald, who I never really thought about putting into the team. There we go. He's going to accept that contract. So we've managed to sign... Oh no, we can't. Oh, we can't sign him. That's a bit annoying. We're just shy 25,000 now because of his contract. I wonder if the board will give me I just need a tiny bit more money. How do we... I've not done it on here yet. It looks like we might not be able to do that this year. That's kind of a little bit of a shame. Transfer history, search players, go out. Okay, not quite too sure what we're going to do there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have to list... Let me just take a quick look at some of our players. Like, realistically, this guy's never... These two players here, I'm going to quickly add them to transfer list. Hopefully, we might just get something for them. I could... that's not going to help, is it? But I need to get something for them, and I need to get it quick. But first of all, we're going to have a game, I think, against Burton Albion. As Liverpool signed Rafinha for 25.5 million. That's kind of nice. I wonder if just advancing that day maybe has given us any more money. Oh, wait, yeah, because we've got some... I don't know how that works, but we've been given more on the wage budget. So we can quickly go to here. Our wage budget's gone up to 27,000, so that's kind of nice. We've just made... I'm guessing that was off like player shirt sales. It's kind of nice that it does that, so... That's still not enough. Can we... Will it... yes. Okay, there we go. It's going to be able to do that. It's going to go and adjust our budgets manually for us. There we go then. We have finally got our new signing. Let's take a look at him. And we'll probably pop him on the bench, to be honest, for now. Although he is... But I don't want to drop Aite out of the team, so... Some nice stats there. Sprint speed, 79, not too bad. Quite an all-rounder. 81 short passing is quite nice. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves as well. That's nice. High attacking work rate. 6 foot as well, the Egyptian. Oh, he's got some traits as well. So finesse shot, flair, and outside foot shot. He looks like a promising player. He's going to take Sakho's place on the bench. He's not going to make it into the team just yet because he's not as good as Aite, but he's getting there and he'll get his opportunities in game. We'll see what happens. So, happy days. Our new signing has come in, and I think that's going to be the end of our business in January. Although those two players are listed, I will still leave up and they can sell if they need to and recoup some of that money back. Because if we now go to have a look at our transfer budget of 0, wage budget of 1. Perfect. We definitely need to sell some players, but we'll do that after. We'll get some money at the end of the season for January, for summer even as well. So that'll be next time out. Anyway, looking at the team for this, I'll tell you what, Sobby's going to come in because Haite is tired, and that's exactly why we signed him. So a good opportunity here. I'm also going to start McDonald because he was just absolutely fantastic for us, and we'll give Cabano a little bit of a rest. Not been that impressive recent games. That's going to be the team for Burton Albion. Let's jump into it. Here we go then, under the lights at Court Lane as we face an away game here to Burton Albion. Great performance last time out to defeat Blackburn Rovers, just what we needed after some performances of getting back up. We haven't lost in a little bit of a while. That's 3 games without a loss, I think, now. Maybe even 4 or so. But there we go. So, in the league, of course, obviously we did get our defeat to Hull City, but the league is where it's at for us for now, and it's a bright start by Burton as we need to capitalise on that victory. That's a good strike, another save there by Donnarumma. It's going to be a corner though, Burton definitely on top at the moment. Oh, that's a clever corner, and we are going to concede from that one. That was my fault really, that was pretty shocking defending. I didn't track his run there, and Burton Albion have been able to take the lead. There we go, it's a good corner. I brought all the players off him for some reason. I didn't mark him at all. Left him in space. Who was it? Carl McFadzean gets his first goal of the championship, but fair play to him. Burton Albion have taken the lead then. That's not what we wanted. Now then, Parker, what can he do with it? Oh, that's a nice ball through. Here is Yozabed. Oh, he's going to grab us an equaliser. The man in scoring and assisting form at the moment. This time it was set up by Scotty Parker, I do believe. It was a good run though by Yozabed. He managed to break through the defender. Great pass from Parker. And Hozabed was able to tuck that one into the bottom corner and level the scores. There it is. Look at that nice little run. Definitely wasn't offside. It's a good finish as well by Hozabed, and he gets his 3rd goal of the season, and he's equalised with just 3 minutes from half time. Oof! And it's a rash effort from Burton to end the half as they hit the post, and all square at the break. Then it was not many chances towards the first half. We couldn't really get going, and then from a corner with a little bit of poor defending, didn't track any of the runs, and left a Burton player open, and he was able to tuck it away to take the lead in the 39th minute. But 3 minutes from time, good link-up play. It was the 33rd minute, I do apologise. And then 3 minutes from time, good link-up play from Parker and Hozabed to grab ourselves an equaliser. We go into the break. It's Burton Albion 1, Fulham 1. Good play, McDonald. Just need a bit of space. Hozabed's found that space into the box. Hozabed for his second and puts us into the lead. So from 1-0 down, then that man there who's on absolute fire at the moment, Hozabed, number 23. There it is. That's the name. Remember it because he is getting us back into this promotion hunt here. And it was a beautiful play, really. Not a lot to say about that goal. Fantastic finish by Hozabed. 4th of the championship this season. 2nd in this game. And that puts us into the lead. And with that shot going over, we shall take time to make a substitution. Hozabed looking a little bit tired, but I don't want to bring him off just yet. We shall bring... We're going to bring Martin on up front, and I'm going to take Parker off for Johansson. That'll be the substitutions for now. Half an hour to go. We're trying to look at Yozabed getting his hat-trick. Last opportunity there to get his hat-trick in this match. Not going to happen. We're going to take him out of the team. We're going to bring Maddle on. We'll pop him there, and we'll just play a little bit more defensively. This is the last chance here for Burton Albion. Good interception by Callas. It's a ball into the box. It's away by Sigurdsson. Martin is then given the ball and he can't clear it. But it doesn't matter in the end because referee calls for full time. So then, from 1-0 down in the first half, Hozabed says no and equalises just before half time. In the second half then, Hozabed alive again to tuck away his 2nd of the game and give us a 2-1 victory. We've pulled out a win here, which was really good for us. There he is, Hozabed. Came off as a sub. 5 shots and 2 goals for us. Gave us the victory today. It's finished here. Burton Albion 1, Fulham 2. As we flick then into deadline day. Anybody interested in Villa have made some bids? Anyone made any big spenders in? Oh no, it's just us really. We 3.2 million on Lansbury, Donnarumma and Sobby. Button out there for 1.3 million as well. Not bad. A few players been sold there. Nothing else major. Oh, Leeds have brought in some. Was it Leeds? No, it was Newcastle. They've bought in Bruma and Carrizo and spent 7.5 million. They've sold Perez for 5.5 million, which is interesting. Nothing interesting from Norwich. QPR, Reading. No one else has really made any interest in Wigan with a few players in. They've just signed that Moyano keeper, which is interesting. Nothing too much else going on over there. In other news, then Icardi has signed for Wolfsburg for 38.5 million. Monalons has gone to Arsenal for 31 million. Rafinha, of course, going to Liverpool for 25.5 million. So some big deals going through there. As Roma target Sturridge as we advance through to deadline day. We'll have a look at some of the latest deals. Origi there has gone to Tottenham for 14.5 million. Big signing there for Tottenham. Juventus signed Ricardo Rodriguez, a fantastic left back in this game. 26.5 million. That's a big signing for them. Newcastle making another 5.5 million signing there. Achiampong. That could be big for us. Could be interesting when we face Newcastle. We faced them at the... Oh, okay, hold the front door, right? Manchester United signed Antoine Griezmann for 88.5 million. There it is. That's the big transfer of January. That's pretty huge for us. I'm not looking forward to the Premier League next season if we get there. Some big players. Asia Cup. Big signing there for Atletico Madrid. And that, I think, is going to be that. It has. No one came in for our players at the end there, which was a little bit unfortunate, but not too fussed about that at all. Deadline day has ended. Matt Smith is not happy about his role at the club, but we won't need to worry about that at the moment. Okay, we shall advance then into our final game of the episode, and it is going to be against Birmingham. Just talking about that goal that Scotty Parker scored earlier on. And it was, of course, against Birmingham. He's back to try and do it again. He'll get a start this time. I thought McDonald was quite quiet, actually, in that game. I think we're just going to go with that team. Pretty solid there from everybody. Nothing really much to change. We'll go into that final game of the season. Final game of the episode, sorry. Let's see if we can make it 3 wins from 3 away to Birmingham City. Here we go then. Final game of today's episode. Let's see if we can make it the perfect episode, and 3 wins from 3 would be big for us. But if we don't, then not too bad. We've managed to get 2 wins, back-to-back victories today, which is absolutely solid, and a triple would just round it off nicely. Let's see what we can do here. Birmingham going to be got a toughy team to break down, but early on, Parker, that through ball again to that man Hosbed, couldn't quite get it under his control. Very similar to how he scored it is the second in the last match. But this time, hit that one first time, just sort of on the little half volley. It was a tough ball. It's a good ball from Parker, good long ball through. But good early chance there. Unfortunate not to get that one on target, but we won't give up on that. There's been a challenge there. They got away with it. O'Doy's gone down injured, excuse me. He seems to be okay. He's gone down holding his arm, but doesn't seem to be too bad. I'm sure we'll let maybe Jeff Shreves will tell us what's happened. As meanwhile, yep, there we go. Jeff Shreves coming in.
Jeff. Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Well, of course, Jeff always right there. He'll stay on. You know what Jeff's like. Okay, that's going to be half time. Not the most entertaining half, to be quite honest. A little bit of pressure from Birmingham and a few efforts from us ourselves. Nothing really to report on. Not a lot happened. We go into half time. Birmingham 0, Fulham 0. Second half then. Can we push on and get the 3rd win for today? Kearney. Aluko. It's fallen to Scott Parker. He can hit them from there, especially against Birmingham. This time it was over the bar. That was unfortunate. Oh, poor pass from Donnarumma straight off the field of play. I'm going to make a substitution here. It's going to be that standard substitution at around this time. Parker's going to come off for... In fact, I'm going to bring on Johansson because McDonald just a little bit tired. Might bring him on later though. Well done, Yozabed. Holds up nicely. Here's Aluko. Somebody making a run here. It's the substitute Johansson. He's fresh. He's through on goal. Good save. Rebound. Oh, good save by Kuszak. Almost turns it in himself there. Good effort there. Good counter-attack. Giving the ball away though there. It's not wearing it. Bang. Nice from Aite. Half an hour to go indeed. Need to make some substitutions here. What we're going to do, I think Yozabed is looking a little bit tired. I'm tempted to bring Martin on and go for the attack. Oh, McDonald. I'm tempted to bring Martin on. We're going to drop Aluko back. I'm also going to take Kenny off. We're going to bring Sobi over on that left-hand wing. Yeah, we'll go with that for now, on that right-hand wing even. Aluko, that's nice. Sobi. Get your head to it, Morrison is there. Another corner. Cabano whips it in. Oh, Ite's there, it's cleared off the line. Penalty! From out of nowhere, we've been given a penalty kick. It's Makoma who concedes it 2 minutes from time. It was the corner in by Cabano. I think it was Ite went for the header. This time he was on target, but it was cleared away off the line. There was then a little bit of a tussle, and it looks like it's been a handball thrown in there by Mugahoma. And it is going to be a penalty. So, Aluko then. Can he tuck this away? Aluko to win it for us, and he does. And we're going to hit them with the dab as well. That's harsh on Birmingham. They probably deserved a point here overall. It's not been the best of games attacking wise, but about 2 minutes left, about a minute left, Aluko tucks it away from the penalty spot. His 13th goal of the championship, and he's put us into the lead here. 89th minute. Let's hold on to this 1-0 win. There it is, full time, a bit of a smash and grab here. I do feel a little bit sorry for Birmingham. They were probably robbed of a point there after a soft penalty. It wasn't the best of games, nothing really happened in the first half, and no real chances again in the second half. We had a few, and then eventually it was a corner that came in from Cabano. Ite with a header was cleared off the line. There was then a call for a handball, referee gave it, and that man there, Sone Aluko, stepped up and tucked away the penalty at just a minute or so from time to steal 3 points here from Birmingham. It's finished. Birmingham City 0, Fulham 1. And of course then guys, that does it for today's episode. A much better episode. We haven't had one of these in a long time. 3 wins from 3 in the championship. A late winner there against Birmingham, but we have to take that. That is of course going to be the end of today's episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy, and of course we'll take a look at this little bit prettier wow, championship table now. So out of nowhere, Norwich have gone top of the league, a game in hand on Derby, and also 1 point clear. Derby up to 2nd place, but they've played a game extra than Villa, who dropped down to 3rd. A little bit of a gap then, and joint 4th, 5th, 6th places, all joint there on 47 places. Newcastle, Fulham and Reading. So out of nowhere, guys, we've climbed from way down the table up into that playoff spot. We have of course played an extra game, so we could drop down to only as low as 7th though, which isn't too bad. There, we're up into 5th, which is huge for us there on 47 points. QPR then just out of it on 7 points, but of course got game in hand on us. If they win that, they'll kick us out and they'll go up there with Reading, Huddersfield, Ipswich, Leeds all hanging on in the top half. In the bottom half of the table, Rotherham, Barnsley and Burton Albion now find themselves in the in the relegation places. That is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Fantastic episode. Drop a like for 3 wins out of 3. We've succeeded into January. Starting to come to a head. Only, is it 16 games left for us now to play? So a couple of episodes times we will know our fate in the championship. That is the end of the episode. I hope you did enjoy. Be sure to drop a like if you did, and why not subscribe as well if you're new around here for more FIFA content. Until next time, goodbye.